The rolling clock. I'm still not sure if I know what the heck the rolling clock is. I guess it means you have like 5 years to complete all the
Yes.
exams. And then if you wait too long, then I don't know, they torture you or something. I'm not sure what happens. Don,
Kind of feels that way.
yeah, can you talk about the rolling clock and what the heck that's all about?
Sure. So the rolling clock, they give you 5 years to pass all your exams. And if
Mhm.
you go over that 5 year mark, any of the exams that you pass, you lose if you didn't pass all of them. So I actually did lose an exam when we switched from the 4.0 to the 5.0. And that was that was another hit to my confidence. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, do I really need to do this? I mean, I couldn't handle this in 5 years. Maybe I shouldn't. So it's all the head game stuff that you're doing. But yeah, I think it is a good way to keep you focused and to keep you on track.
Hmm.
One thing that has really helped me to understand is when you begin the momentum of studying, taking the exam, passing the exam, studying, taking the exam, passing the exam, that momentum keeps you going. It keeps you excited. It keeps you engaged in the process. And this 5 years is this like momentum wheel that they're giving you to make sure you stay in it and stay committed and stay focused. Because if they gave you, I feel personally, if they gave you like this unlimited amount of time to get this done, you wouldn't get it done. You
Yeah.
wouldn't feel like you have a definite end goal and you have to take committed daily steps to get to that end goal if you didn't have that 5 year period that they're putting on you. And I know a lot of people, just the idea of clocks kind of throws them off. I know when I'm taking the exam, I try not to look at the clock counting down because it kind of raises my anxiety. But
Mhm.
in this case, just looking back now, I really do feel like 5 years, you should be able to knock out these now five exams. So I,
Yeah.
I think it is a positive thing.
Yeah. Jorge, what are your thoughts on this one?
Sure. I mean, I'm on a 20-year rolling clock myself. So yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think the more years they give you, the more you probably can put it off. So it is nice to have constraints. One of my least favorite words in the English language is deadline, and I'm sure a lot of people can sympathize with that are online. But the deadlines in a way are good because they keep us accountable. So I think this is kind of a 5-year deadline to get it done once you start. So having those limits definitely help you at least start the process of getting some rigidity and commitment to this process. And I think that's, for me, the biggest reason to join the coaching. And what I found most helpful was that accountability. So the more things in place that would hold me accountable to be able to focus on this, get it done, stay the course, I felt like the better I perform, because then it really just, in a way, forces you to do it. And so yeah, I mean, I still have plenty of time on my rolling clock. But yeah, I mean, it's just another thing for, another, I guess, mechanism to stay committed. But more importantly, I think just mentally you have to commit to do it. And just stay the course. Having said that, it is nice to have some time so you're not feeling like, oh, you have a year or 2 years. So I think 5 years feels about right. Certainly, it's enough time to pass all the exams.
Yeah. And so for those of you who've never heard of the rolling clock, or you're like me and still don't really understand what the heck it means, I believe that either NCARB or the state, your state, but I believe it's NCARB, sort of establishes the rolling clock for you. And so if you don't know where you are on your rolling clock right now, I'd log into NCARB and
there's a
try
big
to
countdown
try to.
there.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah, I know a lot of things have changed.
Yeah.
But so yeah, just make sure you're aware of that so that you know where you stand. Because God, that would suck to lose one of your exams. And Don, I'm so sorry that happened to you.